Hey guys, it's Hunt for Games, and welcome back for another Hunt for Game News. This guy, Kurt, joining me.
Recorded the whole time?
Yeah, all that's recorded. You need to know. You don't even know. It's just been going live.
Can I have like a stool?
No. Not a lot of news this week. It's actually a pretty thin week. E3 is next week, which is obviously the big news. Everything's going to be coming out next week. If anything, we're getting a lot of hints, teasers.
Just crumbs, really.
Yeah, that stuff is coming. A
Yeah.
lot of news that we're going to get news, which doesn't really help us this week.
So, on the topic of news for news,
News for
Sony
news
is going
sake.
to have news for us. They've been confirmed that they will have news for at least 4 games.
Yeah.
God of War, which we saw the teaser
Yep.
for a little while back.
Obviously, last E3 was the big reveal. That one was awesome.
Uncharted Lost Legacy, which we already do know a good bit about.
Didn't even realize it wasn't out.
Some of us
I'm excited.
already knew a good bit about.
I love all the Uncharted games. I thought it was just out and I just hadn't bought it. Apparently, it's not released yet. And it's a
Not-
big
not
E3 reveal.
even a little bit,
I mean,
yeah.
not reveal, but no, it's not. It's not available yet. Days Gone, which is the zombie one.
The zombie one?
Well, the big zombie one from last year. It was like the flood. You're kind of running through the air. They showed the gameplay trailer. The guy's running through the
The lumber mill.
yeah, the lumber mill. The swarms of zombies that he would kind of like just hold off for a time being, and then
Yeah, he's fighting like 1,000.
yeah, kind of. It was the rules from what was that Brad Pitt movie? XZ.
World War Z.
World War Z. That's
the one.
I just had Z. That's all I had. Gran Turismo Sport. I've lost all faith in the Gran Turismo games. Gran Turismo 6 came out, I think, on the PS3.
Mhm.
Looked like shit. And other games are coming out alongside it that just like looked amazing. The Forza games looked incredible, and then I don't know, just Gran Turismo 6 just didn't look that good.
Dirt? What?
Dirt. So a lot like under the hood technical things that like Forza games were doing with all the simulation aspects and like
Right.
intense braking and different surfaces. Just said it didn't match up at all. And
I feel like that's been a trend in a lot of games lately.
That they're
at least
crap?
in a couple.
That they're utterly
other
terrible?
sports franchises too that have been taking a step backwards in features. The
Like Madden?
Madden. Well, people have common complaints about Madden
Yeah, it's a whole other argument
taking
for
some
me.
things out, putting some things in. But the golf games, the EA Sports main
Yes.
franchise golf games, the latest one, completely stripped down, had almost nothing in it resembling the previous iterations of the series.
Gran Turismo Sport. I mean, who knows? I just don't have as much faith in the franchise as I used to.
Well, it's not Gran Turismo 7, it's Gran Turismo Sport.
Wait, right. So I don't even know what
Yeah,
that means.
I mean,
Is that like less simulation? I guess we're gonna see.
Maybe we'll have rocket boosters. Building the whole game out of the Rocket League engine.
Yeah,
Essentially what they're doing.
If they just made tracks. That'd be a great game. Why don't they just make that game?
Rocket League racing game?
Oh my god, it would literally be the Speed Racer movie. I would love to play that so much.
That would be pretty good.
That would be so good. I love Speed Racer. Bethesda.
Interesting rumors here.
Kurt shared with me some Bethesda news today. The big one is a possible freemium AAA title in the works that we're going to see a little bit more of at E3.
The running title right now is Starfield.
Starfield
It's
sounds
supposed to be some sort of
badass.
spacefaring, either exploration or colony building type of game. Not a
Less
lot of
excited by
information.
these words that just came out of Chris' mouth.
Yeah.
Not only because like the type of game that they're doing, but also the AAA freemium. Like that's a whole new kind of
Yeah, not many games
style of
do that.
publishing from.
I mean,
especially a big
Title
developer like Bethesda. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, their one free-to-play game I'm pretty aware of is the Vault Builder game that was released
Yeah.
on the mobile platform.
Yeah, that was one of the
It was
first
free
big
with
ones.
some in-app purchases, but you didn't need them, and it was a lot of fun. In fact, they've provided continued support for that game, and it
Has it gotten better?
It's gotten a lot better.
But no, so very interesting that a possible AAA title from Bethesda that's free. Also, maybe Game of Thrones game. There's some rumors about
They're
that. Possibly
claiming
coming
that
from
they're working
Bethesda.
on an RPG game for a very well-known franchise. So
Back to the Future. I mean, it'd be really cool. I don't know what that would. I don't know what that would be.
maybe it'd be more like Resident Evil Nemesis, but you have to keep running away from Biff Tannen the whole time.
I think that was basically the plot of all three. that's those are the movies.
I know.
I feel almost ashamed to bring this up on this channel, but Pokemon Go, the mobile game that swept the nation last year, swept the world with its insanity, and then quickly
Don't let him fool you.
disappeared.
He played it.
I played it a ton. Oh my god, no, I was equally swept up in it for like a solid 2 months. But anyways, so this summer they've announced that they're going to introduce legendary Pokemon and player battles. I think it was announced. I hope if it's not announced, it's rumor. I should find out.
Lies, propaganda.
It's made up. Pokemon Go
Then you can just cut to like.
legendary.
So I checked, and it's
Yes. So I checked. No, Niantic did confirm Legendary Pokemon are coming this summer. And I believe alongside that was player battles, which everyone wanted last year. They're like, oh, I'm raising all these Pokemon,
Here's the thing, like,
but I don't fight anybody.
at this point though, I feel like it'll be great for some people. Are gonna love
Too
this.
little, too late.
A little too little, too late. I think for myself, because I would have been so much more involved and kept up with it more.
Yeah.
Had there been like a drive to like compete with player battles.
So now there is that problem of how far behind are we?
Right.
I am so far behind.
I can't fight you with my
Pikachu.
Weedle. Well, not gonna happen.
Yeah, I didn't love the level up system in general. That like I would sacrifice shittier Pokemon to the gods to improve upon my best Weedle, which would get replaced by a better Weedle in 10 seconds.
There's something to that I think is actually a little kind of gritty and cool.
It's Kurt's back there like, oh, drink of the lifeblood. I will lever you. Big changes coming. I don't know if that's gonna be enough to bring people back. Not bring people back.
One.
Oh yeah, where you're sacrificing all the other versions
kill
of
the
himself.
other U's and then you get stronger.
And he just gets stronger until there can be only one. Yeah, also Highlander. So yeah, cool stuff. It's obviously still very popular, just nowhere near as popular as it was when it launched, when it was like a phenomenon. So big news for me, Dirt 4 is coming out on like June 9th. I had no idea. I have literally in my notes, I have Dirt 4 is coming out like this week. What? I had no idea it was like this close to release. Dirt 3 was one of my favorite games ever. I played it so much, it literally led to me purchasing 2 other monitors and therefore more graphics cards, and led to this hilarious...
It made you become the man that you claim to be today.
It led to this crazy train of like more and more hardware to get better and better performance in Dirt 3. I love Dirt 3. I thought it was an amazing game. It was just so much fun. It was a great racing game that was approachable and yet deep. I just thought it was great.
I've heard great things about what they do. I've never played them myself, but I've heard that they're very good at what they do. Have you heard much about the Friday the 13th game?
Only the
And
little
the
glimmers
shit show
of the...
that's been?
All I've seen are like, not good. Right, Friday the 13th should have come out on Friday the 14th.
Yeah, at least closer to that.
Oh, yeah.
They released it a week after that, so
Yeah.
first thing they did wrong.
Okay, I don't know how they missed that opportunity. But
And it's been just littered with game-breaking bugs,
Really?
server problems that would make
Ugh.
Ubisoft look good. It looks fun.
we have to play it now that it is apparently terrible. What is that? I don't know why that makes sense, but I really believe that.
Sometimes one of the campers will spawn in as the legendary Tommy, I think his name's Jarvis. Have you watched the Friday the 13th series?
Long time ago.
All right, well, one of the...
And now with like a...
an eye for detail.
I wasn't really watching like, I need to remember these facts for like future...
Don't you know the overarching plot line? There's different ways the campers can win. They can get all the parts to fix the car. They can get all the parts to put the engine together for the boat.
This is all the first... I'm learning these things for the first
It's
time.
really cool. So they have to sneak around and do all these things.
That sounds like such a great game. How did you screw that up?
What if there's a way to like summon Freddy Krueger?
That'd be really cool. Even
Yeah.
if it's just a distraction.
Yeah, I think it'd be awesome. Now, if the game worked,
So is that most of the problem? Bugs and issues?
technical issues.
Okay,
Yeah, people do say that when it works, it's a lot of fun.
All right, cool. I'm excited for a couple months from now when it works.
Yeah, in a few months.
It'll be $20 too, so.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be win-win.
So, a little closer to home on this channel, because actually first video ever was Elder Scrolls Online, if you can believe that.
Was it really?
Yeah, first video ever. The Morrowind expansion is coming out, I think, like as I speak. Like as you watch this, Morrowind will be released, I think, or in like next couple days. Exciting stuff for everybody who's still playing Elder Scrolls Online. I still think it's a pretty cool game.
It's still surprisingly popular.
I think it's getting
one of the top
more and more
MMOs.
popular as time goes on.
It actually is. Yeah.
When it launched, it was loaded with bugs and slight problems, and they've just continued to update it
Yeah.
with some updates that people did and didn't like the no levels kind of scalability zone changes.
Thing.
Some people enjoy it, some people don't, but overall, still very
I
popular.
think it works well.
MMO. I think it does too.
Yeah.
I think it was a good change. Combat. I feel like combat is kind of
It's a little boring after a little while.
There's not a lot of oomph, a lot of impact.
Yeah.
Oomph.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
I need that connection. But anyways, but it's coming out. I love Morrowind, one of my favorite games of all
losing
time.
to me in duels, too.
Okay, so I was a little less OP. Kurt's reason for constantly quitting the game is picking the most overpowered combo of class, race, weapon, abilities. And then when they nerf it immediately, he's like, oh, well, that's the only reason I was playing. And he quit. It's happened 3 times. He has done that with 3 builds. They've nerfed 3 of his builds to hell.
What am I supposed to do?
Yeah. That's coming out. Let me know if you're playing it. I enjoyed the game a lot. I wish I could like it a little bit more than I do, but cool that they're bringing back more one. There's a Pokemon Direct announcement, some kind of like, video announcement, which will be happening today at the time of this video.
They're pairing with Amazon to have drones deliver Pokemon straight to your door.
That would be really cool.
That's what I heard.
That would be amazing.
I might be wrong. I don't know.
Kurt is making that up, but that sounds great. If that is it, wow. What, can we get a timestamp? Because that would have been an insane call. No, people are wondering if it's going to be Pokemon Star. Is that the rumored Sun and Moon, kind of that third tier where they?
Oh, the next game.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a pair of games, direct and indirect.
Right.
Great title.
But now there's a big announcement coming tomorrow. It's going to be a new Switch game for Pokemon. Another free mobile game. They just came out with the Magikarp Jump game. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
I haven't touched it, but people say it's funny.
Is it on the Switch?
No, it's on your phone.
Well,
it's like Magikarp Jump. I don't know what the point of it is. I haven't checked it out. Is it going to be something like that? Is it going to be a new 3DS game? Is it going to be none of the above? Is it a new TV show? I don't know. Crazy.
Cool.
I hope it's a Switch game. Only because I love the Pokemon games and I love them on handheld, but I would love to have a console Pokemon game.
That will be fun. Even the original game, I would plug it into that Nintendo adapter.
Just to play it on TV.
Play it on Super Nintendo.
And obviously the Switch is a great platform for it because it's already a very mobile game.
Yeah.
Console.
Perfect.
Even though yeah. So I'm excited to see what that happens. But that's pretty much it. E3 next week. Big stuff.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood is coming out next Friday. Is the early access start window. And I'm super pissed because I'm leaving that day for vacation for 6 days. So I'm missing the entire launch.
Week-long vacations suck when you got game.
Oh, they always coincide with these big releases. So I'm going to miss this launch. I'll be on vacation sending videos talking about all the cool stuff I hear people are doing in Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. But I'm curious to see what Square Enix does at E3 to kind of one last little punch, build out that hype. They've been doing a great job with some awesome trailers and everything else leading up. So pumped. E3. Let me know in the comments what you guys are excited for. And see you guys next week. As always, guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, you should totally think about subscribing. I've got videos coming out twice a week. And if you like this one, there's at least a chance you'll like some of the others that are very similar to this, so live dangerously. Let me know what you guys thought about the video in the comments and other videos you'd like to see. And finally, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Hunting for Games to keep up with all the latest stuff. See ya.